The stinky cat is here.
Hello, everyone. Fuck! How are you? Fine, thank you.
Hello.
Fuck!
Oh, hello there.
Fuck! Fuck!
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
Hello, brother.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine, thank you.
Hello, it's me.
Ads suck, I know. Your eyeballs pay for dogs' food, though.
Hi. I forgot that I'm a streamer, and at some point I need to you know, do stream things. Oh, not already. Why? Oh god, did I get a fucking friend request from a bot? I did. Are they on my server? Hang on. No, Kitty's server's getting botted. I don't really hang out in Kitty's community too much anymore. She got way bigger though. I'm proud of her, but like, wait, she got so big she had to hide offline people. Holy crap. Yeah, more botted. More botted stuff. I'm gonna head bail out of this server. All right, there we go. Okay, sorry about that. I shall go get food. Okay, Tatsu, have fun with your foods. Yeah, sorry about that. I saw a little thing on Discord and I was like, what that? And then it was a friend request and I was like, oh. And then it was a bot friend request and I was like, meh. Speaking of which, I have to put streamer mode back on so you guys don't get dinged. There it is. Quickly. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Although the one art scammer that their parents must be disappointed that they slithered out of the abortion bucket. Oh yeah, that. How did that go? Lucia was baiting along a art scammer. I should actually have another scammer. I'm due for another scammer at some point, so I'm just gonna 28, 30. All right, I'm gonna keep the join logger up because I posted the 2 hours of wasting their time. Let's go. I posted the advertisement, the little flyer thing that was in the Discord. For those who didn't see it, it's in the announcements. I posted the little flyer thing on both Blue Sky and on Twitter, so I should be due for some bots at some point. Let's go see how that's going. Probably not that great, but that's okay. A flying type EV evolution was originally planned for Gen 7. Okay. Special types can't be evolutions, so I feel like that's bait. There we go. I'm gonna go lurk after that one. Have fun, y'all. Don't think I make hard for you? No. Well, I mean, yes. But like, no, I'm not buying it. Yes, you can make art for me. I love fan art. No, I'm not buying it. Nico made one. Nico made my Halloween art, which was great. I was really happy about that one. But yeah, you can make me art. I don't care. Imagine getting scammed by my art. Imagine getting scammed from your own community member. How crazy would that be? I mean, I'm sure it would happen if you get bigger, right? Like if you're like really big and someone follows you and subs to you and be like, I want to make you art for free. And then like they send it to you and it's like a PayPal invoice. And I was like, the fuck? I thought this was for free. My brain turned off. We're gonna play for Hallows Eve. All Hallows Eve tomorrow. I know of a streamer that scams their audience. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll be playing. It's in the flyer. It's the Pumpkin Jack and potentially Call to the Lamp. Today though, probably 14. You're right there, right hand only. I can't wrap my gay head around it. Yeah, I can't either. They're probably just interested in being it's time for another vendetta. They're probably not taking streaming very seriously, or if they are, like, they have no interest in being much bigger. Gay boy. Yes, I will allow that one. Gay boy, gay boy. I'm gonna take you to a gay bar, gay bar, gay bar. I haven't heard that song. It's so goddamn long. Probably for the best. I think I'm gonna try to farm up my I might farm up my tanks. I might farm up warrior. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie that one. I'm probably not going to really. God, I kind of want the tome gear, but I really don't want to run that one dungeon. Tome gear is 700, crafted is 710, weekly is 720. Honestly, I'll probably end up doing warrior. Makes sense.
Our resident lurker is here.
Hi, lurking. God, the time window changed, so now you stream an hour earlier. Don't worry, we'll be back on the same time in 6 days or something. I think it's November 5th. How you doing, lurking? You haven't talked since I added the achievements? I was like a week ago. Where have you been? How could you? Have you been lurking? Blah, blah. I had like 20 projects. Did you? How did they go? Then you must be slightly by. What was E? Something's constant. Hang on. Euler's number is a mathematical constant. Just like pi, E is also a rational number. It is described basically under the logarithm concept.
Slightly shitty and kinda okay.
They went shit, slightly shitty, and kinda okay. Oh, that's slightly shitty, I guess. The average there. Actions of reanimation. What is E? Is that? Yeah, but why? Yeah, exactly. Why? Is it an exponential? What does E do though? What? 2 plus 1 over 1 plus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1 over 4 plus 1 over 1 plus 1. Huh? What's the significance of E? Sorry, I'm distracted by math. Hang on. Significance of E in math. The exponential constant is a significant mathematical constant and is denoted by the symbol E. It is approximately equal to 2.718. The value frequently used to model physical and economic phenomena. Mathematically, where it's convenient to write E. It's a phenomena? It serves as the base of natural logarithm and is crucial for modeling exponential growth and decay across various scientific and economic fields. EX. If you take that function and figure out how much it's changing at any point, called the derivative, you find it's changing but at the same value of the function itself. So if x is 2 at E2, the function is changing at a rate of E2. It is the only function that does this. This turns out to be extremely important. Since you mentioned logarithms, usual bases are 2, e, and 10. So if you have 10x, you have a base log 10 and get x. However, since ex is so important, because it changes at the same rate of its value, then a log base e turns out to be useful. My brain hurt. But now my project can draw a perfect yin yang with 2000 pixels and 2000 pixels only, and it's balanced. Oh, yeah, that'd be interesting to do. Actually, no, it wouldn't be that. I'm very EB lately and I don't know why. Probably the sunlight changes. That's a pretty common phenomena with less light. More light during the day, the more your brain is active. The less light during the day, the less your brain is active throughout the day. So, gently, violently. My brain says to draw a yin yang symbol, you draw a circle, put a point in the center, put a point at top and bottom, and then point center to point top. You can use an algebraic function to get that curve, and then take that curve result, flip it, and apply it from point middle to bottom. That's how I would do it. Also, depression. Yes, hands. Depression. I like that if I rotate my chair, my model also slowly rotates. We. Oh, I am a child. Me found new energy. I likey drinky. New energy drink, huh? Which one? Memory to the past. Save it for the last. No plants. You can make them down. Apples. I have no idea what I'm doing for today. I'm just happy I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Oh, God. I found this his favorite gummy snacks. Oh, you found Welch's fruit snacks? Oh, no, fuck off. That's the one you sent in the Discord. That's not even real. It's just Boy Kisser fucking smacked onto a bag. A little kitten, you must be alright. Meow, ing a lot, hissing a lot, but you never purr. There's an energy pulverizer with cherry flavor, which I can dissolve in water, and it's first of those I don't get a headache from. So, oh, interesting. Is it like low in caffeine or something? A high Todd bark. If it had to, and then word. Hey, let's go. You're finally climbing back up from like, were you at like 5,000 or less?
No. Hello to you.
Oh, hello to you. What? I had to start drinking tea because coffee gives me panic attacks. Yeah, coffee gives me panic attacks too. Was it 200? Ah, yes, that's right. You were like gambling like 10 to 50 or something. It's here to weird out of my left ear. Thanks, Brian. It's weird to hear out of my left ear. 81K a couple days ago, but then went on a losing streak. Everything gives me panic attacks. I need to be medicated. Well, that's also a side effect of getting off a pot that people don't talk about. But hey, if you go for IED, they can probably help you try to figure out if there's anything else going on in that brain of yours. Never thought about it like that. Yeah. It might not be able to be in the same one, but they can also figure out other stuff. I had a psychologist that diagnosed me for my my autism. Like there are psychologists who specialize with specific diagnoses, but generally speaking, a lot of psychologists will be like generally knowledgeable about different common problems, and they will not be able to give you medication. You have to go to a psychiatrist for that. A psychiatrist will be able to medically dose you, but a psychologist can like diagnose you. A psychiatrist will give you the medication for it. Rolled a 1, gambled 1, rolled a 1, lost 1. Wow. I was about to really ask a really dumb question that answers itself when asking. Yeah, those are like rubber ducky. You're going, ruff, ruff, ruff. Rolled a 69. Wow, we're getting all the funny numbers today, huh? $69. Nice. Chew one red meat in the teeth before going to sleep. Hello, good evening. Think that I feel there's thee and there is you. Teach me how to sing. Teach me how to sing. All right, we're gonna do some 14. I wanna play some games today. Bird into pieces of cotton linen. Bones of me for me. It's not that they grew for thee, take hearts. No games. I will try to be really good today about talking back with chat. I promise. I will try my best. Rolled another 69. What the fuck? See, this is why 69 isn't a jackpot. Affecting muscles getting bigger under my rubbery skin. What I thought was human. Not sure they expand. I love that I don't have to fucking fix the output device anymore. It's so good. 67, rolled 9. What the fuck is happening? I don't know if it's gonna be possible, but I want to see. Hey, Tardbark, do you know if any of the Shadowbringer stuff is soloable? Sorry, any of these Shadowbringer EX trials are solo able. Out of service. Out of service. Dude, Cyberpunk and fucking Final Fantasy would be super cool.
Okay everyone, I know the answer will be we don't, but what are we using to clean our mouse off with that doesn't make it sticky like 409 does? Also yes, as warrior I believe everything is soloable.
Nice. Okay. What do I use to clean off my mouse? Honestly, there's not a whole lot you can really use besides soap and water. Anything with chemicals in it can either I can either A, leave residue on the mouse, or B, eat the actual plastic. My recommendation personally is getting a mouse or mouse shell that is just solid plastic, and then you can wipe it off with something. If you have to have rubber, you're kind of fucked, honestly. I find that rubber just has constant gamer gunk. Another potential thing you could do is see if you can 3D print a shell and then put it in a acetone mist to partially dissolve the top and make it like more polished. It'll still be plastic, but at least it'll be like, you know, plastic. Does it feel good to lie to the... Yeah, truck, Jesus Christ. Warrior time. Hey, Tardbark, you want to heal me and see what it's like to heal me? Spoiler, it's not fun. Dude, this is honestly, so far, this is the only axe I actually like. This is Shinryu EX's axe. Yeah, this is probably my favorite axe. Why are you looking at me? Stop looking at me. Get out of here. Shoo. Be gone, thought. Be gone. Leave. Oh God, there's another one. Oh God, help. Oh. Okay, time to do a backflip. Woohoo. Okay, there we go. All right, edit search info, Pat's 39. 39, there we go. All right. They know you, they don't know me. Okay. Doggo has Riz. My existence is Riz, yes. Sally Bear. This is why I play tank, guys. We're right here. Look at all that. No one likes playing tank for some reason. It's, I don't know. Literally play any male bun of Mikote, and it creates unexplainable amounts of attention. True. I get paid like daily because I'm a Wildfell. Yeah, that makes sense. Day, don't you love me? Insta Q. Also, one of the other reasons why I oh no. Well. Hello. Hi, boys. In team? Nah. They can suffer, it's fine. Titanium and stars. That's done. Oh, that's a cool portrait. Come here, fuckers. It's been a little bit since I've done war. Oh, I did not know I was in inter-release. Whoops. Well, we have a little growing pains. I also don't have ACT up. Wow, I just really fucked up. I just fucked it today, huh? I'm in the negatives? What do you mean you're in the negatives? All right, let's try this again. Start doing backflips. No, it's minus 100 kibble. It means that it took away 100 kibble from you. Oh, I'm in the negatives. Oh, it's because you're under 1 million. I see. Well, stop gambling. Bonk. Oh, it's because it's okay. I guess I don't know. It's been a bit since I played war. Doggo in bed? Who doesn't like sleeping with a dog? They're fluffy and adorable and warm. Unless they start taking up all the room in the bed, and then it's like, okay, get out of here. Just gonna wait for I'm just gonna wait. Wet cat girl. A cat girl with debuff 5s. Holy shit, go faster. Thank you.
Doggo, come to bed. I'll let you play 14 on a Steam Deck while I give you head pats.
That's pretty enticing, not gonna lie. Bonk! Just dump all of the damage. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I wasn't in that part of my combo. That's unfortunate. Fuck. Angry. Fuck, I missed. Oh, did you throw cheese at me? I'm gonna overcapped on that one. Sorry, it's whatever. God, that attack is so much cooler now that they're not using the old animation for it. Maybe, possibly, definitely. You know, honestly, on Warrior, like, I kind of want to just do a skill speed. Just meld all skill speed. I know it doesn't do anything for me in this expansion, and fucking hasn't in a long ass time. But like, skill go zoom. But this is taking a while. There we go. Those seals are cute. Yeah, well, they're dead. Submarines, marines. I miss Infuriate. Was it Infuriate? I don't know. There was a ability that was an AoE provoke, and it was really nice for grabbing packs. That's straight.
Doggo, don't come to bed. In fact, just go outside. The cat needs 2,400 square feet of space to live in, and Terry's just no room for you.
The cat needs 2,400 square feet. That's funny. I like that. I will switch my world server and I will fight you. Hey, good luck with that. Who's the cat? That'd be Tardbark. Tardbark is the cat. Want to see if I can grab the second pack. Bye. Where are you? Where are you? Unless you're over 18, I cannot. Very good job remembering that some people in my chat are not over the age of 18. That's why I don't sprint before ladders. Come here, EP boy. Ah, that should do critical damage. That should do like more damage. I'll hit a child. You know what? I'll hit the elderly too. Look, some kids need physical correction. That doesn't necessarily mean hitting, but I was definitely a child that needed physical correction. I came over here literally just because of my DPS, because I wanted my DPS to maintain their uptime. No other reason. You have to be over 18 before fighting me. Fair enough. Time for Eep. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Bonk, bitch, come here. Actually, we're going pretty quick. If we kill this guy by the time by his second dance, we're actually speeding along. Yeah, we're speeding along. Woohoo! Level up. Hi, Bard. This time with a small drink called Cute Dead. Oh, interesting. Is it an energy drink again? I'm just cute, not dead yet. Well, maybe on the inside. Oh, they're just not attacking. Oh, okay, that helps. That's what makes me silly. Goofy even. Yeah. I'm fucking goofy. We fucking zooming, bitch. Nice. 94.5% Everclear with pink color. Oh, Jesus Christ. LeBonk. Everybody just slow down. Dude, it's gotta be a fucking cakewalk healing a warrior that not only uses Stem the Tide, but also actually uses all of their legitimate cooldowns too. Because like warrior is already pretty easy to keep up just with that one ability alone. But having a warrior who actually knows how to use other things other than free heal must be really nice. Chat, yappy chat. Gosh, Delta, you sure look cute today. You can see God and the devil themselves. Oh, him? Yeah, I know him. He's my neighbor. Joke's on you, bitch.
I wouldn't know. All of the tanks I get fed with are made of one.
That's fair. Just not yapping much. We just have people who've been around for a while have big yaps, big yap power. Of alcoholism power, does that count? Not sure. I'll have to think about it. Are you and I people struggling to get by? Nice, let's go. I've only been here for a month. I got just a fucking yapper. I mean, that's always good. Having yappers is good. That's how other chatters can stay engaged. I may have forgot my you bitch! Get over here. So does Tardvar, do you know if Inner Chaos does more damage under Rage? Because I heard that it has the ability that says used under like conditions that raise or direct your or raise your crit rate or whatever, it does more damage. Bonk. Let's go. Speedy zoom zoom. Sub 20, I'll take it. Pass. Whoop. There we go. And a release. Yeah. I have a feeling things are about to get weird in here. I'm gonna go back to the void. Things are always weird in my chat. Let's see. Are these just for Viper? Yeah, I don't need this anymore. Because where is it? Where is it? Inner Chaos. Damage dealt is increased when under an effect that raises critical hit rate or so probably not, no. stacks with everything. Cause like, I don't think inner release. Yeah, inner release doesn't give me anything. It just guarantees fell cleave, but it doesn't actually change my stats. So I don't think inner chaos is affected by inner release, right? More horny brain cells than Einstein had brain cells. That's funny. I know I'm throwing out free GP. I don't care. Yeah, inner release guarantees 3 direct hit crits. Yeah, but it doesn't actually affect. It doesn't seem like it would. Like, logically speaking, it doesn't seem like it should affect the other one. I mean, I can easily test it. We can go find out. Let's do that. Hang on. Oh. Well, while I'm here. I'm also a fanboy and non-horny. Stop it. Don't know much about warrior optimization. Yeah, it's okay. We'll visit a striking dummy. We'll see. Other than hit shiny buttons, you're probably not wrong. Oh, there we go. I was wondering what was going across my screen. What do you want? What does this do? I don't care. To heaven and earth, jeez, I mean jeez. I don't know if I have access to the Nexus Arcade. I don't think I've synced with like nearly anything. Yeah. Hello? Fuck. If there is the 4 kings and kings. Delta to be looking like this during it. Someone really decided to make that into an emote, huh? Repair my gear, bitch. Thanks. Alright. Things so familiar. Yes? Oh, I don't want to do that one. I mean, it's not bad. It's just boring. But might as well, I guess. Oh, wait, hang on. I want to get my damage tracker up just so I can keep track of how well I'm doing. Let's see. Yeet. Hi, bun. So at a glance, it looks like the tooltips are just a reminder to keep Surging Tempest up for the bonus damage. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Lucia. We excited for the Halloween event tomorrow? I'm pretty excited. I want to play some new games. Once the Halloween event is done, I'm gonna start going into prepping for the Donathon in December. Yes? Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna be in costume tomorrow too. You guys looking forward to it? VTuber in costume. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be pretty cool. Oh, I should put that redeem in. That'd be pretty funny. Show hips get banned. Twitch banned any percent speed run. Womp. Rest in peace, your kibble. All right. Twitch war on VTubers is mind-boggling. Oh, dude, 100%. 100%. Dude, I have no idea what's going on with them. I won't get banned. Hopefully. See ya now. All right, Bard. I'm a bun. Oh, I forgot my wings. There we go. Now I'm bun. Perfect. By the way, fun fact, apparently these are mounts. Like, actually, like, according to the code, these accessory items are in the mount slot. That's why you can't have a mount and the accessory items out at the same time. I don't know if they fixed it for, if they changed it for Dawn Trail or not, but they might have, because now we have face wear. Wait, I could put glasses on my buddy. Oh shit. Oh, did they change it? That's good. Let's I can be a mount in your accessory slot. I don't have an accessory slot. If you own any fashion accessories, headgear, prior to 47.0, you'll no longer fit me. Huh? Oh, interesting. All right, too complicated, don't care. Thank you, game. You can use wings in open world combat now? As in like
Ads are going to start in a couple of minutes.
like
Please
fates and
be
stuff?
patient.
Oh no. Shit rolls in fucking BG is rough, man. Oh well. Bonk. My brain just stopped working there for a second. Oh boy, I have a summoner and a red mage. This will go interesting. Summoner's at least doing damage. Summoner is a little annoying to deal with on tank pulls because they can just summon Bahamut and immediately rip aggro from me.
This is what I'm fucking talking about. Scholar that doesn't drop sacred soil, doesn't give you creative skull. Like WTF, it's the whole point of the dungeon style.
It's targeting the wrong thing. I don't know. Oh, they finally tethered me at least. I know nothing about like any of the support stuff or fucking healer stuff. Who's saying hi? Hi, Nighthawk. I am speed. Okay, it doesn't change. It just stacks. It's that with, so what I mean is like chain stratagem. It stacks with, I think, chain stratagem. I think, I'm not entirely sure. Why are you standing next to me, my guy? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I am big chilling. He's doing more than me, so that's good. Ah, bubbles. Oh, I was so fucking far. I hate this game sometimes. Capped. Oh, he's okay. Only exception. Castration, calm down to homies. Sorry, no horny here. Give up your testicles. No horny allowed. I do. Okay, good. Could deep fry him Rocky Mountain oyster style. No, that's so bad. I got lucky with that. Oh boy. Oh, whatever. On the tank. I don't give a shit. I still haven't put up my storm's path again. Oh, I fucked up. Time to go. No.
Ads suck, I know.
I done
Your
goofed.
eyeballs pay for dog's food, though.
Tickets roll 10% mit 15. X-Call glass 45. Triggers 50. Just guarantees a crit of making a heal for 80k at this level. So the typical scholar one would be throw shield before you pull X-Cog, drop 10% mit. Damage spamming the entire pole. Yeah. I made it. Yeah, I was wondering, I should have XCOG on right now. Should I not? Like, oh, I mean, that's good. I'll take that. I am tank. I get the right. Fuck you. I got 20? Okay, I did get 20. Damage is about right. I forgot how much insane AoE damage Summoner does. I'll probably end up leveling Summoner next. Not gonna lie. Oh, actually, we'll stay here. Bonk. Went entirely into an overheal. Poor Tardbark watching Pug healers. Good enough. Mirror, mirror. Do, 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 do. Angry. Bonk. I just can't. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the dungeon runs, I mean, you don't even need shit. Like, I'll just stand in this. It's fine. Who cares? It's not gonna do any damage anyway. One percent of normal brain cells. Optical illusion. Jeez. Through actually non-existing normal and brain cells and air in cheese. The winning streak is unbelievable. We have a good win streak here. W for the boys. We love getting W's. Fuck you! The biggest fucking shield you've ever seen. I mean, that's a good shield, but we could have used it like a little bit ago there. Oh, I don't have to move them. This is fine. We don't have any people who need specific flanks or not. Oh, overcapped.
Yes,
Oh well.
not needed, but he waits his engaged step for its stop, then casts a shield on you, guaranteeing that its stop won't go off. Every mistake equals less stay and
Yeah, that's fair. Are they even gonna last long enough? Oh, but it did. Bonk! Is it? Yeah, it's over here. I forgot how fucking short of a cooldown that is. Just want to cap that. I don't know what I was at, but I don't want any of this loot. Nice. Scar's doing real good damage. Still winning, huh? I'm just gonna pop this now. I was looking for the one with the chain stratagem on it. Oh, we have all fucking... Never mind, we're good. I apologize, Scholar. I'm sorry. Like everyone going to the hospital because kids might be blind to one. The right part. Well, there it is. Yum. Fuck. And there we go. Nice, that's all I wanted. I like putting them here because it forces them to be in a bit of a tighter pack. Holy, lots of critical healing. And back to full. Wait, Rampart and self-heal kind of go crazy. I wonder if it stacks. If Rampart stacks with the Warriors self-healing increase passive thingy. I mean, yeah, it depends on how much you're drinking. These guys last forever. There we go. Hello. Good morning, Mobius. Come here, bitch.
Oh, looky, Mobius is here. That's a VIP, everyone.
Fuck. It's not gonna have enough. Oh, it is gonna have just barely enough time. Fell cleave again and again and again and again. Yes, always fell cleave. Nothing but fell cleave. If I fits, I sit. Hi, Ryko. Been a bit. How you doing? Bonk. Oh, dude, yeah. I should have plenty of time to be able to not get pushed back by this. Yeah, there we go. No. I am immovable. Fuck your stupid abilities. Okay, that one might move me. Oh, I have to stack anyway, so it's fine for this one. Mill execution. Angie. I'm doing good. When I denied a Dark Living Dead twice, that's so funny. I tend to not use Living Dead until the last second, and I tend to not use it, especially if my white mage has, if I haven't seen Benediction in a while. Then I probably won't use it. But yeah. Ah, wrong one. Oh well. Are we gonna, thank you. I was like, we've had that for a bit now. I will not move. I'm risking it. Easy. Enhanced inner release, huh? This will be interesting. 24% of the total damage. Jesus Christ. I mean, our scholar did 17% of total damage. Pretty good. Off comms, Living Dead, and Dungeons are useless or a real pain. At least with Super Bowl, you either give them a panic attack or you get proper involved. Do I still have that macro? Hang on. I do have it. This name is Healers Adjust, M icon, Super Bowl, AC, action icon, Super Bowl, you wait 1. P, SC6, M tank, observe, wait, status off. Dude, I loved using this with my friends because I literally just used to pop it and just instantly die. There was like actually nothing you could do. By the time you got the notification, I was already dead. It was the funniest fucking thing. It was the funniest fucking thing. Oh, it was so funny. Yeah, it was real good. What do we got? Grant a stack of bring figure upon landing folk leave or decimate while under the effective inner release. Holy shit, Warrior has another gauge. Wait, you cancel your own invuln? The game lets you do that? Yes, it does. Yeah, you can like if I will this right click off? If you have a benefit and you right click on the benefit bar, it turns it off. And the reason for that is because if you have a regen effect and you're going into pulls, you can click the regen effect off so the healer doesn't get aggro. It's pretty interesting, but I had pizza and bubbly drinks, so my stomach currently hates me. I need to use the bathroom. I'll be back. Have fun counting. Enjoy Millie. I didn't know regen doesn't give aggro anymore. The more
Hello.
You know, I knew eventually my digestive system would be like, fuck you. Been drinking too much liquid or something my body's not liking recently. Hello, I have come to gamble. Ah, yes, the gambling stream. Yeah, I was thinking like in roll or something at like max level or 80, 90, 60, 0 or whatever, and just be like raid roll or something. You could drag and drop somewhere, and then the raid roll would change depending on what you're in. That'd be fine. It kind of works that way right now with interject, but nah. In other categories, no, we don't. We just have our traits, our roll actions, and our actions. The traits don't have anything useful. That stuff in performance just for bards, and then nothing in general, I don't think. No. Oh yeah, there it is. Wow. That's crazy. Apparently there is one. Never mind, I'm dumb. We already have them. That's pretty funny. You know what would be really cool? Learn something new every day. Yeah, exactly. You know what would be cool? What's everyone's spend the day doing? I'm just gonna be playing video games. It would be super cool to like, I would like to see more limit break usage. I would like to see, I don't know, man. Like, I guess really what I'm asking for is I would like to see more options for what you do in dungeons. Because in dungeons right now, it's like, oh, we have to use a tank limit break, because if we don't use a tank limit break, we die. It's a one shot, like no matter what we do. Or, oh, we have to use single target limit break because we won't beat the raid mechanic. Or, oh, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's too many hard coded stuff and not a lot of like wiggle room to be like, yeah, maybe if we get all of our gear like a high enough level and we get a big shield from Scholar, we don't have to use the tank limit break and we can burn faster with like a single target. But it really feels like when they were like, oh, well, we want tanks to LB here, they like make you LB as a tank. I just don't like that, that's all. Oh, they're kind of cute. I like the little ears. Mandatory healer LB usage would be pretty cool. Like, insta 6 or 7 party members will use one healer.
Please not the spray bottle again.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. All right, bye. Yeah, I increased the knockback a lot. Yeah. I'd love for there to be a cutscene where the fucking party just straight up wipes, except for either support or either healer. And like, it's randomly selected which healer dies and which healer stays up, you know? That would be kind of cool. But what actually would be even cooler is if they had a mechanic that did a shit ton of damage and then immediately afterwards, like one global cooldown afterwards, did a shit ton of damage again. So like if you didn't heal or LB to heal everyone immediately to max, you would just die. I don't know what they would do, but I agree. I think it would be cool to have something. Let's go play around with the new, wait, what? What do you want from me? Enter the weeping city of wait, didn't I already do that? Oh, no, I did not.
Hello.
What is that? Oh, it's a level 60. Oh, I don't give a shit about that. Hello. Eclipse. Hi, Eclipse. Yeah, or Mechanic and EX or Savage, where you have to sacrifice 6 players because there's 2 safe zones and you can't stack. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool too. You just, like, all of the players, like, there's 6 players that have to walk up and eat a mechanic that will just guarantee you. Like, it's got a little icon above it that requires 6 people to be in it. So, like, ding, 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 right? And then 6 players just immediately get smashed by something. Oh, I'm sorry, bud. Hi, Elk. I'm gonna go punch a dummy because I want to go see what it do. I always expect Isabard to be down here. More like a bunch of instant kill AoEs in 2 safe zones, but each player has to spread a marker too. I mean, I would like it to be cinematic. Like, yeah, you can make it technical in that aspect, sure. Where like, what was it, the spread thing where it's one person in the top middle, top right, top left, middle left, middle right. You know what I mean? Like, you can make it as complicated as you want, but I think an introduction of something like that for cinematic reasons would be still cool. I saw The Impossible. What'd you see? Oh, it's a fucking really? Dude, I thought we were gonna get a cool like new marker on our gauge or something, or like these little horns like level up in their brutality. No, we get this dumb fucking buff marker on our hot bar that goes to 3. Man, that would have been so much cooler to have on the gauge. We got both in different bosses. Yes, that's fair. Wait, Asmon cleaned his house? Wait, what? Hang on, I need to look this up. Did he clean it or did he get a maid to clean it? So I cleaned my house. Wait, did he do this after he got banned? Wait, is he doing this to deflect from the... Like, is he using this to deflect from the whole, like, Twitch ban thing? Wait, did he make a new Twitch? Wait, what is this? No, he didn't. Yeah, he had something to do during his ban. Wow. It's almost like content creation is kind of super toxic to people. After he got banned, hopefully he's trying to do better himself. He said he'd do it during his time off. Yeah, like it's almost like having to be chronically online and constantly in the media and like doing things for people to notice you all the time, every day, for years, is kind of not really great to a person's psyche. It's almost like when a platform forces you to take a break, you could be a human being and do the things that you need to do in life. Yep. Yep. Welcome to the content creation life. I'm doing it willingly. But good for him. Is it a depression thing? Like, I'm not gonna, this is a 28-minute long video. I'm not really gonna watch it too much. Holy shit, dude. He has a takeout order from 2008. 2008, guys. He had something in his room that he hadn't cleaned up in what? Coming up to 15 years? No, more than 15 years. God damn. Damn, dude. I mean, you look, I hate to say this, but at some point you need to realize you have more money than what you need, and your job no longer like is as important as the rest of your life. If you have enough money in your bank account to be in your situation and pay for the next 50 to 60 years of your life, go fucking take care of yourself. Your job no longer matters. Like, it just doesn't. Your job should exist both to be something you love doing, yes, but it is a form of income. Once you're secured in your income, just go take care of yourself. I don't know, man. I don't know. Mental health is really quirky and hard to deal with and hard to get around. He has Shy Lily on the laptop. That's cute. I have some opinions. Oh my god, dude. I have some opinions. That's way better. You know, like he's improving, which is always good. I think like it's really tough because what this graph I see shows is like you have periods of up and down, like just up, down, up, down. I hope it continues to get better for him. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Mental health is really difficult to deal with. And on top of that, when it comes to something like this, for him, like when it's a very visible thing, like you can see it, it's on the outside. It can carry with it so much more power because it's a very physical manifestation. I feel like internalization manifestation of negative things no one can see, which can eat you alive more potentially, but very outwardly manifestation of things like his house, you can't really hide under a mask. It just exists. So like I'm glad he had some time to clean up. Like I'm glad he had some time to like deal with it. I don't know what else he's going to do. I don't know if he thinks it's good enough or if he's going to keep going until it's actually like what other people would consider to be clean, or if he's going to stay at what he considers to be clean. His mother's death really did a number on him. Yeah, I don't know enough about him. The thing is like I can't judge people for better or for worse when I don't know anything about them. All I can say is he went from a bad situation to a better situation, and that's always good. So regardless of who he is, how he is, what's going on, yada yada, going from bad to good, through the effort of yourself is something that should always be commended. regardless of the individual. It's just that's what human beings should do for each other. But that's cool. I'm glad. I'm glad he cleaned. I don't know how I feel about that. That feels really boring. $700 and then 70% less for all the remaining enemies. It's fine, I guess. And this is just Primal Rend, but this Primal Ruination. Primal Rend changes to, yeah. I'm guessing Primal Wrath grants Primal Ruination ready or something. Grants, yeah. Grants Primal Ruination ready after executing Primal Rend. Alright, after executing Primal Rend. Oh, you just get to hit the skill twice? I mean, okay. I guess. Jesus Christ, tanks really got nothing from 90 to 100, huh? That's rough. Anyway, back to queuing endlessly. Like, I might legitimately just level things for the sake of leveling them and then stop playing Final Fantasy. Because I just don't find... I don't know. I just don't find doing 8-man content fun. I'm not an 8-man group type of guy. You know what I mean? Some advice here. If I'm trying to get my thighs and butt bigger. Weight will determine the... so, like, if I remember correctly, fat goes on top of your muscle, right? So, muscle will pretty much always be shapely. Not always, because, like, skin, epidermis, like, a bunch of other stuff. But muscle is the primary shape. Fat is a secondary shape. So, like, for instance, you can be the most ripped, fucking strongest person you've ever seen. But if you have, like, 3 inches of fat on top of it, it's not going to matter. It's going to be floppy and a mess. So, you can either cut down on weight if you have weight to cut down on. Or you can increase muscle mass, or some combination of both. The more muscle mass you put on while reducing weight will make the general shape look better. You can get this, you have to get the size through muscle mass, but the actual shape and appearance of it is going to be determined by how few fat inches or fat millimeters are on top. 140, 138, what's your height? .57. That's pretty good. 5'7", 140. Yeah, that's pretty fine. I think in the pursuit of building muscle for your thighs, you'll probably lose a little bit of more weight. Don't ask my height. I already know your height, bunny. In the pursuit of stacking or increasing your thigh size, you'll lose some pounds. Some pounds, not a lot. Maybe like 5. Yeah. Now, do keep in mind, muscle weighs more than fat. That's why you float with fat and in sync with muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat. So you will put on weight as you gain muscle. And that's just kind of something to keep in mind. But yeah, if you want them to be bigger, you just have to train to hypertrophy. You just have to train to hypertrophy. Which means you need to get on a machine and you need to fucking put in enough reps and enough work and enough weight on your legs that it physically hurts and you go to failure. That's how you increase muscle size. It's scientifically how it works. You want bigger legs and ass, you need to go to the gym and make yourself suffer until you literally can't lift anymore, and then you take a day or two off and then you do it again. 5 foot, thank you very much. Yes, buddy, we know. No, 4'9". 4'9" was May. May was 4'9". Like a treadmill? No. Not like a treadmill. Like a weightlifting machine. A treadmill is burning calories. A treadmill keeps you active. It's what you use to burn calories. But if you want to gain muscle mass, you need to do weightlifting. It's the only thing you can do. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, but like that's what you have to do. May is a shorty. Yeah, Ash and May. Yeah, Ash and May is 4'9". Leg presses. Yep, leg presses are good for your lower, like below your ass, on your upper to like your knees. That's where that's good for. But that's a lot on your frontal legs, right? When you push out, it will work your legs in their entirety, but you want to make sure you're targeting, right? So one of the things that you want to do is think about your legs like your arms. You do a bicep curl to increase your bicep, right? So when you lay on your stomach and you do a leg curl, right, it's going to be that muscle behind. It's going to be the muscle in the back of your leg, right? And that's where the shape is, right? It's the back of the leg up to the ass. That's where you're going to use that. Those muscles is when you're laying on your stomach and you're doing those leg curls, where you put like your ankles under the bar and you pull your legs toward yourself, right? That will work behind your legs. And then if you invert it and you have to push your legs out in front of you, that'll work the front of your legs. So you kind of want to do both, just kind of mix things in and get used to it, because if you do one side too much and the front not enough, it looks weird, right? You want to be consistent about your shapeliness throughout the entirety of your legs. So yeah, you want to do leg curls in the direction that matches where you feel the activation. Now when it comes specifically to your ass, like your ass is a muscle group, it is activated under specific activities. I'm not entirely sure which specific ones target the ass. I think squats, but it's been a while. Let me look it up. Is it a retractive mechanism to pull your legs back? I'm not sure which one it is, but there are ones that you can use to target it. I'm not sure which ones though. Squats, hill climbers. The thing is it needs to be underweight. It has to be done underweight. Or else it won't induce hypertrophy. Hip thrusts. Yeah, I could see that. Let me look for this. Weighted glute training. Prison farmers walk. Is that the one where 560 exercise dictionary of UXR.net. But hip thrusts work the best. There's another name for barbell, glute bridges. Although you put your shoulders on a bench, some weight and exercise bursts. Yeah. Does bouncing on it count as exercise? No. No. So there's a key difference. There's a key difference between calisthenics, which, if I'm remembering correctly, is body weight training, and weight training. Ideally, the rep range you want to go for is 10 to 25. Really, you can't go 10 to 30. You can even go 8 to 30. But the reason why I recommend 10 to 25 is because any lower than 10, especially as somebody who's new with lifting or new with weights, you risk damaging yourself. The problem with going above like 20 reps or 15 reps is that it's really hard to gauge how much you have left in the tank, right? So if I put you underweight and I put you to 12 reps in whatever weighted activity you're doing, and I'm like, do another one, you're gonna look at me like I actually can't. Like, no matter how hard I push, I can't do another rep, right? You can get that difference very distinctively early on, right? When, damn funny, when you go into the higher rep range, when you go into the 20s or so, because the percentage of each rep is less, like each rep is less percentage of the overall, what ends up happening is you kind of get in this weird zone of like, you're in failure while still doing reps, but you're not really in failure. So you can get into this weird issue where doing the reps themselves, you'll like try to push through and you're like, man, I'm so tired. But it's not really a tiredness of the muscles in the same way that hypertrophy is. It's just the constantly activating that makes them tired, but not failure tired. That's why, for me personally, my personal recommendation would be shoot for 12, do as few as 10, do at most 15, but shoot for 12, because it will make you safe. That's a lot of Hrothgars. It will make you safe, so you don't put too much weight on at one time and risk injuring yourself. And it will also make it very clear when you're at your max limit, like when you're at your rep limit. Now, that number changes based on the muscles that you are trying to do. But yeah.
Apple, cheese, pickled banana.
That was a little too close for comfort.
Ads suck, I know. Your eyeballs pay for dogs' food, though.
Did we miss one? No. Give me a cooldown. I can't have a ginger membership at the moment. Free weights are good. They're just much harder. They're not as safe because they're not as limiting. With free weights, you kind of get into a situation where you can run into issues with being controlled in your movements. If you're doing free weights, my recommendation is to go a little bit higher in the rep range, just so you can make sure that you're being okay with your stuff. This guy is spooking me. And thighs to crush a water. It takes a while. It's not something you're gonna get overnight. It literally takes like 6 to 12 months. It's something that you have to build in as a part of your daily routine. Something that you're just going to do regardless of like whatever. It's a lifestyle change. It's not something you can just do for the wing of it. It's not something you can wing for the fun of it. You can start off low though, low and slow, so you're not like burning yourself out too much. Now it's better than ever. Yeah. And that's the thing is like, you don't need to go like 8 times a week. Twice a week, like really pushing yourself hard twice a week will be enough to show gains, like substantial gains. That's next bud. You go low and slow. Fuck, I just sold the Zodiac. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Whatever. Oh, I got 2 stacks of Vuln? I hate this mechanic. Anyways, I'll do mountain climbers, cloud ledges. It's gonna be tough without weights. It really is. My recommendation is if you have any money, to try go to Walmart, go to like pretty much any store. They'll sell weights and like standalone weights, 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever. And just try to buy a couple of those because those will help a lot. Good job, Hana. Were we not out of combat long enough? Angie. Oh no, Kato, why? Yeah, this feels a lot better than the last dungeon run. Oh, right, because we have a... Yeah, that's right. Oh, she got up. Hey, let's go. I'm gonna buy some weights, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, you'll definitely... You should try to look up free weight exercises. It'll help. Might be hard though. Legs are a little harder to do free weights with than hands because you know we can hold shit with our hands. I don't know why they just like ran to one side instead of just waiting for them to come to the middle. Cat wanted to be Bunny for a bit. Why is she running around? Or do you mean Bunny like our chat Bunny? Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta be specific. Why on Tommy? Yeah, Bunny likes to be on stomach. Makes sense. I read that as Mikote via. Ah. What did you read? Holy shit, our monk is smoking. Oh wow. That's funny. Somebody's been spending too much time in 14. Whab it. Only does 6,000 damage. God, it's like nothing. I mean, it's between the global cooldown, so it's like it's still an amount, but don't care. Oh, the cheese. I guess cheese time. You think, but the last time I logged in was a week ago? That's pretty funny. Is he's gonna lose his fucking his thing, his red mode. Wait, I popped home game. Wait, what? I thought it popped regardless if you had a target or not. That's dumb. I 100% hit home, gang. Hang on, I need to see something after this. I thought it didn't go off because I didn't have a target. I actually legitimately hit home gang way before our death. That I don't know what happened there. I wish I had like a tracker, like an input tracker, because the fucking speed, like the time, I hit home gang like 2 global cooldowns before fucking anything would have killed me. I'm so mad about that. I mean, I shouldn't have died in the first place, just because, like... Yeah. Madge dog. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is $27 on Amazon. Oh yeah? Are they packaging it with gold? $273, yeah. Like I said, are they packaging it with gold? I fucked up. Oh well. Oh, I said 20? Oh, sorry. I think my brain wanted me to say 2,700, and I'm like, that's not the right number. And then it just said 20, and I'm like, that's also... Yeah, that's fine. Fuck it. The packaging with a tile pattern of missed pictures of Mr. Krabs. Come on. I'm still so pissed I died. Dude, I hit home gang. I hit home gang 100% and I still fucking died. I'm so mad. God, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Money. 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 Dude, tanking is actually incredibly boring. Maybe I do need to play. Maybe I actually do need to play like Gunbreaker slash Dark Knight. Just so I'm not like actually so bored. So bored. Do I even have tank gear for Gunbreaker? Wait, I do. Oh, lit. Oh, nice. Apparently on this one, though, I am Bunny, not Bundler. Dying is good. What do you mean, what? Oh, do we not have Rough Divide anymore? Wait, then what's our new... Wait, did they remove it so it doesn't do damage? What's our closing? What's our gap closure? So it just doesn't do damage anymore. They took the damage out of our gap closer. Why are they taking damage out of our gap closers? Crazy. Someone said my name like 30 times. Oh, no, we were talking about Bunny, like... Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. Go back to work. If you're working. That's so dumb, dude. It's been so long since I've done Gunbreaker, though. Oh, yeah. So what? We have... And then... Aw, dude, our burst window on Gunbreaker's 2 minutes? Ah, that's so boring! Yeah, I don't know if I like Gunbreaker. What does Gunbreaker get later? Hang on. Art of Conundrum, which is just the... What is that, R? Yeah, Heart of Stone. And then Double Down, which is... 6 Great Nebula, which is R. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I never got a hyper velocity. Them all. After bursting strike, change the hyper velocity when under the effective ready blast. Yeah, I still don't know if Gunbreaker's for me. It seems too fragmented. It seems a bit too fragmented. It feels like... It feels a bit like Viper, which is fine. But... there's just too much weird gauge interaction. There's a shit ton of interaction going on with the gauge. Between completely refilling your gauge, expending one of your gauge, and then expanding, like, I don't know. The problem is I feel like I've fallen in love with classes after getting to know them for long enough that I'm a little worried about just writing off a tank, you know? Like, I'm a little worried about just like completely ignoring it and being like, oh, I won't have fun with it. Because I've had classes like Monk where I was only got them to level 90 or level 80 or whatever, just because I wanted to get everything up, and then I ended up enjoying them. So part of me is like, am I really gonna have fun with this? The thing is about Gunbreaker is it's not Dark Knight, which means it's not completely fucking useless. Alright, so let's see. We have our main combo, 1, 2, 3. I'm sure we're gonna want 2 charges. Then we're gonna pop damage. We're gonna go into this. Oh, now no mercies off. That seems to be it. What's my 5 anyway? Sonic Break. And that's, oh right, because God, it's so weird. What do I have? How do I have that set up for Viper? It's 5/6. Yeah, but I can't do that because I have all that there. 4 is set to that. 5 is set to, yeah, I don't think I have anywhere else I can do that. Cheese attack? No cheese. So, try this again. E, 1, 2. Yeah, honestly, not a fan of so I'm not a fan of Sonic Break and Bow Shock being 2 different abilities. In the expansion, they should have changed Sonic Break and Bow Shock to just be only can be executed when ready to break. Wait. That feels new. Can that only happen after... Wait. So I thought... Okay. I thought Sonic Break was 30 seconds and then that was 45. They must have fucked with something. I've been eating nothing but candy bars and top ramen today. Me tomorrow with candy. Tins, lights on. Get ready to end of this experiment. Oh, the color gets strange. Look like work orange. Oh, where's my shirk? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't fucking use it. A lot of buttons. Also, should a summoner be limit breaking? And if so, how do I do it? If you're in dungeons, you should learn which pull in the dungeon has the most mobs, and then yes, you should 100% be limit breaking. Some people might be snippy with you. They're idiots. The damage LB1 can do, I believe it's literally 2 mobs before it's the same amount of damage as a melee LB1. 3 mobs and it's more damage than melee LB1 and melee LB2. In dungeons, you should be getting the biggest pull and limit breaking them because it is actually a lot of damage and a lot more damage that melee limit break is. Now, it's not as much damage. I think it's 3. So LB1 melee is equal to 3 hit targets with magic LB, which is equal to 2 hit targets with physical LB, like physical range, like Bard, Machinist, stuff like that. So if you use your limit break and you hit 3 or more mobs, if you hit 3 mobs, you're doing about the same. If you hit 4 mobs, you're doing more damage than a melee will do. So you should be using it in the biggest pack pull in the dungeon, or the second biggest pack pull if you can get away with using 2 LBs in a dungeon. And in order to do it, you need to go into your general and your actions and traits, and limit break is right here. You want to put that on your hotbar. Wait for it. There it is. Is it the seasoning? Oh, I didn't. Oh, does that have to be immediately afterwards? No, it's just that one. Yeah, Coco, you got enough cheese? I was told only tanks and healers should limit break. You were being beamed on, I think. Yeah, tanks and healers almost never limit break. Cheese. Yes, cheese. Wait, I'm confused. How am I not getting ready to... Am I missing something? Hang on. Only be executed when under the effect of ready to break. I don't understand where. Units, camouflage, slice and dice, danger zone. Good, solid barrel. First strike. Damage by 30%. Wait. Yeah, this is Sonic Break. Half shock. So it's got to be something level 54 or before. No Mercy, Sonic Break. No Mercy. Oh, it's only available under the damage bar. Oh, that's weird. Wait, hang on. Oh, okay. So I can get rid of 5 now because Sonic Break. All right, I'm getting rid of 5 because No Mercy transforms to Sonic Break, which is okay. Tell Hana that because that's who told me. You just keep rubbing for my understanding. Wait, what? What? Oh my dog. Up to me. I could do this here, this here, this here. No, I said it's mainly melee DPS that do LBs. In trials, big single target bosses, this is correct. Yes, how you limit break? Oh. I get the joke. I get it. Oh, it's only on a 20-second go. Okay, I like that. Dungeons. So the kind of the general breakdown of who limit breaks when. Within dungeons, contrary to popular belief, your ranged magical and your ranged physical should be the ones that limit break. Yeah. So in dungeons, ranged magical or ranged physical should primarily be doing limit breaks. Now, if it's a long enough dungeon, you can do 2 LB1s and it'll be more damage than 1 melee LB2 by a pretty significant margin. If you can only get 1 LB1 off or 1 melee LB2, I think they roughly equal out at 5 or 6 targets. So like if a magic caster, like a black mage, uses LB1 on like 7 mobs, it'll be roughly the same, if not slightly more, I believe. But yeah, so in dungeons you kind of want to use magic. It's better to use physical. It's just way harder to line up properly. In outside of dungeons, when you start getting into other content, it really does start coming down to it really comes down to the situation you're in, right? If you're just mindlessly farming dungeons, then you can just use that advice. If you start doing other things, it gets a little different. Some raids are like you save your AoE LB because there's a particular part where it's just easier to get rid of it if you if you magic LB. And then outside of that, you start getting to very, very, very specific things in like raids. Some raids you have to do tank LBs. If you're in a learning party, most of the time, like, you're not going to use melee LB. You're just going to wait until most people die and then use a healer LB so you can keep learning. The order of like usage generally is going to be, you'll see a lot of melee limit breaks because you'll probably end up doing a lot of target content where you just forget to limit break, or like it doesn't matter, like whatever. So you'll see a lot of melee limit breaks. Then underneath that, in dungeons, you should kind of try to see more magic and physical range. And then under that is healer LBs, like Hana said, the oh shit LBs where like most people died and I have to now LB3 just to raise everyone so we can keep playing. And then the very, very bottom, like Mariana's Trench level below everyone else, is tank. You almost never tank LB, like ever. Also, the Hana, I do appreciate it, but please be more considerate about, hey, I'm streaming right now. Yeah, around Reborn stuff, I mean, you can get away with just not LBing at all. And you can in most of all the content. Like, unfortunately, limit break isn't big. It's a nice to have, but it's gonna change like maybe fucking 20 seconds. Yeah, it's all right. I'm just letting you know. It's gonna change maybe like 20 seconds of time and like a 14 to 16 minute run. You know what I mean? Like, it's really not that big of a deal. All right, so let's do that, then do this. Oh, right, because it's on a global cooldown. Okay, that seems about right. What's the cooldown on this? Wait, hang on. Oh, it's 60 seconds. Okay. I'll do that. What else am I looking for that comes off cooldown? And I didn't do bow shock, so that's my bad. You guys think I'm doing Heaven Sword Stormblood? I'll start learning to do limit breaks. Yeah, that's fine to do it. Most people are pretty understanding. Like limit breaks don't really change too much. They're good, but like in lower level content, I mean, even in higher level content, like it's a couple percent of the boss health, which isn't a huge. Oopsie, 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 whoopsie. There it is. Fucking, it's one of those. Control 4? Does anything flow into Control 4? No, it doesn't be Control Q. It's kind of off, so I could do Q, Control Q. No, that wouldn't work very well. I mean, I kind of get it. Is it 2 rotations or 3 rotations? 2.5, which is weird. But I'll need to do this. That is going to be very complicated to remember in the middle of combat. That is way too many goddamn buttons. Honestly, it's really not that bad. It's just this motherfucker right here. Bow Shock should be Sonic Break. Just do 300 with 50% less damage to all nearby enemies. And add the dot. If they could just do that, it'd be a lot more fun. I think. Horrible grammar, but you get what I mean. Yeah. I gotcha. Level 80 tank. Oh boy. Alright, so what changes? We get Heart of Conundrum, which is just a bonus. 60-second recast, double down. That's fine. Maybe it might be a little. Dude, that is a shit ton of damage for AoE.
Tanks and be like, look at what they need to mimic a fraction of our power.
I actually stopped playing Warrior because I was just getting so goddamn bored. It was just so fucking mind-numbing, dude. It was so mind-numbing. I can't play it. I can't play it. And I like Paladin. Paladin's fine. But even Paladin's getting, like, boring to a degree. Warrior was fun in Stance Dance. Honestly, if we give anything back, we should give Warrior Stance Dance back. Like, we don't need to give every tank it back, but Warrior should have the ability to Stance Dance. Just to add some fucking something to it. Hypervelocity delivers an execution 100 can only be executed after ready to blast. This action cannot be assigned. Continuation changes to ready to blast is after this one. Ready to raise, faded circle. Ready to blast after burst strike. Where's burst strike? Am I missing something? Is it this one? Oh, interesting. Ooh, that's kind of weird though. I mean, I get it, but kind of weird. Just give the warrior the Q off. I learned something silly. What's up, Mobius? What'd you learn? Oh, the Russia, the 220 decadillion, yeah. Oh, it's not only more than what's on Earth, it's like significantly more. Oh, sorry, not 20 decadillion, 20 decillion. Yeah, no, it's like, isn't it like this? Isn't it like 1 trillion times 1 trillion or some crazy amount of shit like that? We would literally have to print money. Yeah, Google's like, okay, and we just won't service your area anymore, ever. You know what I mean? Like, it'll just be like, okay, cool, bye. Buddy with a gun. The fine literally isn't going anywhere. Yeah. Because didn't they say it like keeps doubling or every day or some shit like that? Russia's dumb as fuck for that move. I mean, dude, Russia's government has yeah, it's been Russia. Holy shit, Trials actually needs a DPS. Die for another vendetta. Oh wait, what was the level 79? Ooh, I should probably not have people deal with me. And that one. Let's just do MSQ. MSQ is fine. Vladimir while filing the lawsuit. Number is just divorced from reality. It really is, though. All right, I'm nationalizing Google. Hand over your worldwide data centers. Like, no. Yeah, they seized all of Google's assets operating in Russia, and Google went, all right, bye. And all of them claimed bankruptcy. Because, like, it's almost like you literally can't control things that exist in other countries. You know? Let's see. Backfires. The Praetorium. All right, guys, it's Cutscene Simulator. Can you imagine if I only streamed for 3 hours? I would basically be ending stream already. How crazy would that be? Oh, is that for another vendetta? Unless you're an American credit card company and can just decide to not allow transactions. Yeah, that's true. Is it gonna get rid of my, it is. Someone's watching in a different language. Probably shouldn't be doing that, but whatever. This is gonna be a long dungeon. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long dungeon. I do have E. I might. I'm gonna skip cutscenes. Let's see. Every animation. Ray, return to the waking sands. No. I just call it walking sands. Entirely accurate. Google was fined 1 million a few years ago, and that fine just continued to double. From my understanding, court just made its verdict. That approves the fine. Yeah, they did. They fined them for less, but it's a threat tactic to be like, oh, we're fining you for this much money, and if you don't pay up, we'll double it every day. Like, they just do that to make it so, like, people are more likely to pay faster. Which is just kind of bullshit, not gonna lie. I'm not moving. Fuck you, game. I live here now. Rip. Our poor healer is doing literally no damage. I mean, he's a sprout. I'm gonna do it though. 40K in 2 days. Yes, but how much have you gained? All right, I'm doing it, chat. I'm being that guy. I wonder if... Making the Sprout panic just as nature intended. Poor Sprout. Violently.
I don't think that cutscene is long enough to pull off that bug lol.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is. The only one in this one that isn't worth is the transition after you blow up the door. But after that transition from when you blow up the door to get to the next cutscene, that the one
Ads
after
are
you blow up the
going
door
to
isn't.
start in a couple of minutes. Please be patient.
This one is... Then... I don't know. I kind of know them by, like, feel. Like, I don't know them by heart. We'll find out. Okay. HOT, right? Yeah, just... This is why you carry super pots, everybody. He'll have they can't get into the boss. They'll auto transition in. It'll pull them in. Just want to do F. Oh. I pay my respects. There's a bunch of max pots? Really? Right now, I just carry super potions on me. I don't really carry much other than that. But yeah, it's super worth it in this low level content. I might look into getting more, but I think they share the same cooldown or something. It is dependent on what their cooldowns are. Like, I don't think the next cutscene after this is worth it. All pots share the cooldown. Got it. Max pots are the type that draw for 5131. Best ones 25 up to 11.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, I only have 25 up to 3. But I don't use it. I don't use pots outside of this type of content where I'm just trying to like skip. But high royal, hyper potions. You know what? I think I have super potions because they were just way cheaper to make. Hello? Run away! Hey. You gotta kill. I know you want to go. I know you want to go, DPS. Orthos exists now? Went from 497. I never cleared it. Most of the time, sustaining pots are just better. Wait, what? I haven't, I'm gonna be honest, I really haven't looked into pots in like years. So this next cutscene coming up is not worth it. The one after this next one is, though. Sustaining are potions from Deep Dungeon exclusive, and you get them from shards. I mean, I'm good that there's still content being made for it, at least. But if I wasn't playing Gunbreaker, I probably wouldn't be doing what I did. If I didn't have Aura, I definitely would not have. I've tried doing it before with Dark Knight. The self-healing from the second series and the 3-hit attack wasn't enough. So like I probably needed more consumables, but
Ads suck, I know. Your eyeballs
pay for dogs food. Oh, thanks for paying for my food. I appreciate it. Any room for needing hearts.
PCT is the king of deep dungeon stomping, for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. There's room for deeper thoughts. Oh, you poor bastard. Spends. It was kind of funny that I had a healer with me one time, and we 100% made it so that the entire, I don't know if it was an 8-man, like I don't know when this happened, but we essentially made it so that the other players were stuck in endless cutscenes. Yeah, so this was back when I think this was back in an 8-man content when you couldn't skip anymore, and it was something like 3 people weren't, so 5 people were cutscene skipping, and 3 people were just straight locked in cutscenes until we got to the second phase on the last boss before like it got split, right? Because that was a trial. Before it got split, we got to the second phase on the last boss before they literally just sat there for literally 90% of the dungeon. And then and then they jumped in and did like 25 to 30% of the damage on the last boss. And then they left. And I was just like, I mean, a lot of people were thankful for it. A lot of people were like, cool, I don't have to do anything. Right? Like walk away, go to the bathroom, get snacks, like whatever. PCT opening burst was so strong that tanks were losing aggro on openers and was killing the PT. So SE, instead of addressing the insanity of their DPS, just buff tanks and Jesus Christ. Because of the downtime between like pack pulls. I wonder if I can get healed by the oh, that's bad. Oh, that's real bad. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna live through this one. Don't poke me. Why you do this? I think basically what I have to do here is I'm just gonna have to do 1-2 just to keep healing. Oh, yeah, I fucked up. I can't do it now. Run away! You can't hurt me if you can't catch up to me! Jesus Christ. I'm still alive. Fuck you. Oh my god. Oh no. It was fun. And that's why we can't do that one. Because 2 tank busters and 2 stack markers, you literally can't. You actually can't. Which is very unfortunate. All right, let's try it again. Come here, bitch. Part 2. That doesn't give me anything. I'm just gonna commit to doing 1-2s. Is that enough damage to kill me? Not yet. I'm alive. Yeah, definitely can't do it on the last boss either. He's so disconnected from the valid complaint to the player base, he should be let go. Oh. Well. Rest in peace, our healer. And hopefully I can do this without them. Again. Don't know what happened, so I can't say. It's a tough call. I mean, I don't want him to be, because we won't get somebody who cares about this game as much as Yoshi does. Honestly, what Yoshi did, Yoshi single-handedly made this game. If it wasn't for him, this game would not exist. Like, if it wasn't for him coming in, becoming game director when 1.0 was out, this game would not exist. I think if Yoshi goes, this game goes down with it. Yeah, I think the character is fine. I just think the story was ass. I did not like the story at all. I didn't like the story so much, I don't even know what the story is, because I didn't fucking pay attention to it. And you guys have second wind and different things, right? Got it. Yeah. I don't think it was Yoshi's fault. I just think it was the creative director. The consumer interests have... I mean, can you really say that if 14's still growing? You know what I mean? Like, if I were to look at average player base year over year for 14... Let's do that. Let's see if we can do that. I'm paying attention to all. I'm playing the game. No, not really. (2017 to 2021), they more than doubled their player base from 10 million to 22. Final Fantasy 14 sees the highest concurrent player count in 10 years. So... no. Unfortunately, Cardbark, you're kind of in the minority for what you want from the game. I would say I am too. I would say the highest concurrent player count is not number of players who are signed up who have accounts. It's the number of players playing at the same time. I just think what people want at high level and what people want at mid and low level are not the same. And you can't share the experience between them, I don't think. No, this was 3 months ago. This was 3 months ago. So it's 2024. Yeah, 2024 0705. I think there's ways we can improve the game, but I think that we need a separation of casual friendly and hardcore friendly classes. If they would yell at me, then I don't care, really. Stormblood, maybe? I didn't like Stormblood, though. It is pretty commonplace that the team behind Final Fantasy 14 has no idea how to start a story. Really good at finishing stories, apparently. Don't know how to start one. And that's been the same for Realm Reborn and for Dawn Trail. I would like to see, like I said, I would like to see classes divided on technical and like limited, you know? Yeah, Stormblood is good if you're into political intrigue. I will say that's fair. I don't play my high fantasy game for politics, which a lot of people kind of share that same thought process for. And some people don't. But from a game medium, I did not like the political explanation. It's better suited for books or visual novel-y stuff. Oh, dude, I hate A-B stories too, yeah. The B story to me was more interesting than the A story. I didn't like Stormblood. I love Heavensward. I loved Shadowbringers and Walker. But A Realm Reborn and Stormblood were two very boring things to me, and Dawn Trail, I just literally skipped it. You could ask me, hey, what is Dawn Trail about? And I could tell you I legitimately have no fucking idea. I didn't read a single line of dialogue. Dawn Trail also had an AB, and B was rushed and A bled into B in an unfavorable way. I don't know how to describe it without spoiling. That's fair. I think you're right. I think it was like that, the end districts that made that bleed into each other or something. I don't know. I just looked at it and went, what the fuck? Even, like, what? Politics should stay out of Final Fantasy. I mean, it's like it's inter-game politics. It's like what happened between Eorzea and like the Garlean Empire and like everyone else. Like it's relatively interesting, but that being said, you get a way more emotional and way better presentation of that conflict in Endwalker. Like Endwalker had politics in it, but the way it was presented was so much better. It was so much better. The climax of our part of the story got hijacked. Really? Oh, in a different Final Fantasy game? Oh, just shut up and fight me. For a lot of that dislike came from subconsciously. I need more information though about what specifically you're talking about. Whether there's an expansion or like what happened. I think there's some stream delay, so I'll wait. That AoE. Oh good, it only affects me then. Also yes, the JP voice lines are faster. Oh, am I in that? Oh, that's unfortunate. The final trial. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm a little salty about that too, but I don't know. I just didn't like the presentation. There was nothing in it that grabbed me, you know? I actually was going to give it a shot, and then I got the feeling of how it was going to be pretty soon after I started with the way it presented what's her face, and I was just like, I have zero interest in this. There's nothing against the voice actor. I know everyone's harping on her because of the voice acting job, which can be blamed both equally for poor directing and poor acting, but I don't give a shit about that. That's not anything to do with the story. The story was just bland. Sorry, let me rephrase that. The presentation of the story was bland. And that's kind of the kicker of there was nothing that grabbed me. You know, there was nothing within the story that I looked at and I went, damn, that's really cool. I want to know more. You know what I mean? And I'm not sure why. Maybe it was like they didn't make any notable locations. They didn't make any notable appearances. You know what I mean? Like the start of the Dawn Trail story, we were literally in a zone that we had already been in for a dungeon in a previous expansion. You know, like I just looked at it and I went, okay. Like I got most intrigued when we went to 209 or whatever the fuck it's called. Like that was interesting. And I kind of listened to the story a little bit after that, but I don't know, like just the story in general had felt like non-existent in a way that's like grabs me and makes me, okay, it's like reading a book cover, you know? The way the story presented itself at the beginning is you reading a book cover. And when that was hilarious. Yeah, so when you start the story, why are you standing with me, my guy? You gotta poke him in the butt. Go poke him in the butt. You're in the wrong. All right, fine. I'll go over here. When I was playing it, I just had no interest. He's already dead. You didn't even finish. There we go. Zoop. Whew, that was a long dungeon. But yeah, so the very beginning of the story is the cover, right? And in almost every expansion before then, the cover, quote unquote, the first like couple of quests or whatever that sets the tone for the entire expansion were all really, really good. It was all really good. Endwalker going into a different location completely like dimensionally and like getting that one experience of that one thing turning into that one thing and going, holy shit. It captured me for the rest of the story I was in. Emmett Selk is a fantastic voice actor. I was intrigued by his character in general. It made me want to know more about the story. And then that great expansion gave me so much more intrigue in the coming one that I almost can't separate the two in my brain, because when I look at the overarching story that is those two expansions, they kind of just bleed together, which is great indication that it was fantastically done, because there was a 2-year gap between that. So like, it was really great. And then when it came to Heaven's Ward, dude, being exiled and having to go into hiding somewhere in the fucking frozen north and meeting Estinian and seeing all the problems they had, they should have just fucking followed the Heaven's Ward expansion type of storytelling for fucking Dawn Trail. We went into somewhere else. We were meeting new other people. We were meeting people in strife and having issues and like real things we could help with, and a mature presentation. And I was captivated by that expansion. And then Stormblood was like, Stormblood really, I feel like a lot of the reason why Stormblood rubbed me the wrong way is we had this one character from A Realm Reborn through Stormblood
Going to double down on the overall
that got shoehorned into it.
Still say it's on the decline. If we want to just look at DT numbers, I'll have to wait until the next financial report. DT brought a lot back, but the expansion is clearly underwhelming. Additionally, they expanded the free trial, which artificially boosts their numbers since they are not active subs.
Yeah, but when didn't they expand that free trial in like the beginning of Endwalker or something? October 3rd of 2023. Okay, so it wasn't as long ago as I thought. Yeah. Yeah, but that's like 3 months until the next year. And they hit the concurrent player count in the middle of the year. So it was like 9 months after that. First back, okay, so that's what I'm thinking. Back when it went to 60. I don't think it's on the decline. I think player sentiment after Dawn Trail is not the best. For hype of Dawn Trail? Oh, well, yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I just, I feel like we're having Stormblood 2.0. Stormblood was not really that well received either. It wasn't well received, and it was pretty divisive. And this one is not well received, but it's also not very divisive, which is not good. 2 or 3 expansions ago. Yeah, I'm a little more lenient because this is kind of the first time they've really gone through something like this. You know, Stormblood wasn't the best, but like there was a lot that they really kind of improved the combat system back in Stormblood. They really kind of cut down the fat on a lot of stuff in a good way, not in a bad way like we had with Endwalker and Shadowbringers. Though the story was lacking, the content in fights and class changes were pretty good in Stormblood. Where in Dawn Trail, we're kind of getting compound from both sides. All of the tanks, like, I'm not disagreeing with you. I think we're in a pretty bad state right now. I'm more lenient because this is sort of kind of the first time they've been in a state like this. So I'm letting them have the benefit of a doubt to see what they can do to kind of bring it back. But if we go into another expansion and we kind of have a repeat of these issues, then I'm going to be much more in the camp of like, okay, guys, you had a lot of time to have this not be a problem, and it still is. A great example, right? I've gone over this for the tanks. Enhanced reprisal, enhanced rampart, and melee mastery literally takes up about half of the new fun stuff for basically every tank. We just get your damage reduction on enemies lasts longer, your damage reduction on yourself now has healing benefits, and your damage does, like, you do more damage. Like, it really felt like a kind of shit way of filling out the expansion. And not giving us anything new. And on top of that, we also don't really get a whole lot from 90 to 100 for most classes. A lot of people, if I recall correctly, basically say that all the DPS, heals, and tanks are the pretty much the exact same playstyle, except now you have level 100 instead of level 90.
Welcome, Raiders.
Oh, hello. The biter used to bite. Hi, Key. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream, bud? Oh, Alexi, thanks for bringing them in. Oh, and it's saying too. Is this where you guys were?
Hello.
How dare? How dare? How could you? I'm not entertaining enough. I see how it is. Anyways, thanks for checking in. Hi, everybody. How was stream? We're talking about the state of Final Fantasy right now. Well, the personal state of Final Fantasy, how we kind of feel about Dawn Trail and classes and stuff. It was good. I beat Little Nightmares, finished the character sheet, and did some Cult of the Lamb things. Ooh, nice. Okay, it got so EP. Yeah, if you need to run, absolutely go ahead and go do what you need to do. If you want to hang out for a little bit, that's fine too. Besides, the Dawn Trail story is still better than most of the slop being spouted out by the competition by far. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't really follow anything else, so I have no opinion on that. My concern with the direction is the fact that Yoshi just continues to double down on shit that the player base hates. Healer engagement and content is replied with go do ultimates if you want engagement. Dawn Trail, new character, and the story overall. Oh, it's because we didn't flesh it out enough. Like, no, that's not the issue at all. Only if you play for the story. Which, Tardbark, you would be surprised a lot of people do. Like, a lot of people do. Like, a lot of people do. There's a lot of people who come into Final Fantasy who play the story and then immediately leave. Last combat and gearing is so far ahead of 14. I will agree that the gearing system in 14 is pretty archaic. It's simple and like kind of works, but it's pretty archaic. Logging in, grinding your face into dungeons just to get better gear, and then like leaving, coming back next week, grinding your face into literally the same 2 or 3 dungeons to get gear, and then leaving, and then coming back the next week, and doing that ad nauseum for 9 weeks until you have a set of gear is not really fun. Combat in 14, I mean, is fine. Like, I don't have any problems with combat in 14. It's not very dynamic. But I have no real hard, like, issues with it. My one thing that I will say about the combat in 14 is that it does kind of feel like its classes are becoming very fragmented. Hated combat early on. Oh yeah, no, the combat early on is absolutely atrocious. Oh yeah, no, early level combat is terrible. And that is a good point of like, they need to do something about pre-level 30, level 50 combat, because it's really slow and really arduous to get through. Yes, it's a story-based MMO. I get that. They're turning an MMO more into a single-player experience because of how homogenized and casual they keep making the game. I mean, like, I love the citrine dungeons. I literally had weeks where all I did was a citrine dungeon. I just soloed the dungeons. I just had fun jumping in and seeing how much damage I could do and just kind of mindlessly running them. There are a lot of people who will play for the story. I think there's a very glaring lack of mid-level content. And I think you and I talked about this before as well. The difference between farming dungeons and savage content is really bad. The normal trials, like the normal mode trials, they're fucking face roll. Like, there's no real difficulty in them. And then when you get the savage and you're like, oh yeah, my static has been grinding for 2 weeks on clearing this trial, is like, dude, okay, there needs to be some middle ground between this. Like, can we have extreme trials? Or like, I mean, to be fair, we do have the extreme content, but I don't know. I don't know what the fix is. I know what the problems are, but I don't know what the fixes are. I don't know. For me personally, I just don't like playing with 7 other people. Extreme is hard to get into from casual gameplay, and veteran players would consider it mid-core, but it really isn't. Yeah, it's kind of weird how, like, much of a difference the combat in this game, like how much different the combat in this game changes after you're out of literally the entire gameplay loop being do MSQ, do dungeon, do MSQ, do dungeon, do MSQ, do dungeon, do MSQ, do dungeon. Repeat that 10 times. Get to the end where you complete the MSQ in the dungeons, unlock more dungeons, do dungeons. Okay, now go do this, like, significantly harder content. And it's just like, wait, what? I'm engaging business like here that's not useful in anything, only to replace it next raid tier by buying everything off the market board and clearing the tier in a casual weekend content that's supposed to last like 8 months. I'm a casual player.
I will give you $20 zillion if you shut up.
No. I'm a casual player, and I find it difficult to keep up with proper gear if I ever did want to do harder content. I feel like I have to do all of the things to keep up. So, like, when you say that, do you mean like you have to do a lot of things like engagement, like a lot of button pushing, or do you have to do a lot of things like can you expand on that? Because Chardmark and I come from like a Savage Raider like backgrounds where we've gone into Savage content. I haven't done Ultimate content, but we've gone into Savage content and done farmed Savage content. So our opinions are more skewed towards, like, I'm not joking, what is it, like less than 10% of the player base? Like prerequisites. Oh, yeah. So in the game, so the reason why Tarbark and I talk about that the gearing system is archaic is because in the game, thank you, Alicia. In the game, you just farm these. Like, you farm these. And then you go to somebody and you trade these in and you get better gear. And that's it. And the way that you farm these is you go into one of the higher dungeons. Hang on, let me swap to something else. You go into one of the harder dungeons and you just face roll into these harder dungeons and get these. And then once you get 450 for the week, then you can't do any more for the week and you're done. So, like, the actual gear progression in 14 is face roll the same 2 dungeons for 9 weeks until you have enough tomes to get your best gear. And then you go do raids, and that's it. Buy gear off the market board, and it's more than enough to clear all the current content, which is such an absurd gearing ideology. It makes gearing grind irrelevant. They don't even give us options for gear. Unlike WoW, it has multitude of gearing options, and multitude of viable stat options, and a multitude of gear sets to play with. Yeah, so like, I think what Tardbark is getting at is that in 14, you get one armor set, you meld crit into it, and you just do content with that, and that is it. There's nothing, there's no other options. You get the same armor set, you go for crit, and then you farm shit. And it's one of the reasons, like, honestly, I totally understand, because it's one of the reasons why I stopped playing. When I play 14, I enjoy leveling classes. I enjoy getting new shiny toys to like fuck around with as I level up. And then once I get to max level, I just stop caring. Like, there's nothing for me to do. Well, I don't want to do the raid content because I don't want to do the same fight 300 times to learn it, because there's no value in beating it, right? So for me personally, there's no value in beating raid content. You get a mount and some gear that makes it so you can beat the raid content easier. But like the actual engagement in the raid, the actual feeling of playing, it just doesn't mix with me. And now I'm from a background of like first person shooters, right? So like my mechanical involvement in games is very high. So when I play something and it's literally walk to part of the cliff, walk back, and then hit the same buttons over and over again, my entertainment in that is pretty low. And that's a personal thing. Like that, I MMO wise, play wise, whatever it is, I just don't vibe well with that style of entertainment. That's how I work too. I only play the raids if they seem interesting. But once I do it, otherwise I hit max and I'm like, welp. yeah. And that's kind of it. I think the citrine dungeons were really cool. If I can find them. Yeah, the citrine and the variant dungeons. I think these are really cool. I think we should really kind of incentivize getting more of these going. And making this more commonplace and putting these in fucking Duty Finder and not VNC Dungeon Finder. Because this dungeon content in the hard mode.
Hopium for chaotic raids, you have no idea.
Chaotic raids. I mean, yeah, it'd be, I hope. But I think I hate to admit it, guys, 14 has no room for 4-man content. No, sorry, let me rephrase that. 14 has no 4-man content. Like outside of those dungeons. Citrine, my own typo. Oh yeah. There's no 4-man content. There's no difficult 4-man content for people. Like, there are legitimately a lot of people who would really like to just get a couple of their friends and go into a dungeon and bond and work together and clear shit. I feel like we need better rewards for variant. Right now the rewards are fireworks. Woo. Yeah. Like, and to Tardbark's point, the player base has been very, very vocal about adding in an intermediary gear set between like the super high-end raid and like tome gear in the variant dungeons. I'd love to be able to use them to level like jobs and stuff. I agree. We should not be using fucking this, not that. Fucking, where is it? Oh, not that one. This right here should not replace this. People should be going and playing this with friends with 4 other DPS and should be going and leveling this and not doing this. The fact that I, as a DPS, have to go in here with these NPCs and just bash my face into a wall to level up the fastest, instead of getting a couple buddies and going into like all DPS and going into one of these and you know, making a party of 4 DPS to level together rather than having to do it alone. It just is, it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. The regular variant. Oh, well, yeah, that too. Bigger soloable, and yeah, the rewards should be better. The Savage version is still garbage rewards. Scheduling is always a nightmare. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is, but it should be 4 people. Like these advanced dungeons, we should have the option of being like, I don't really like playing with 8 other people. I don't really like dealing with, you know, 7 other people to get everything right. Can I just grab like 3 of my friends and we can just jump in and like different content and still kind of have that Savage experience? Because like, I get it's an MMO, but there's a difference between a close group of 4 friends and 8 people. You're not gonna get 8 people who are all super close friends, because if you did, D&D would be way more popular. We need 4-man content in Final Fantasy 14. We need 4-man content. For me, it was fun going through the content or story with 2 to 4 people. But yeah, other than that, there isn't much 4 people stuff. There's really not. No. There's not. And I think it's a huge problem. I really do. With glowy weapons, but meh. Yeah. Again, to Tard Bart's point.
Equivalent fight, but no resing allowed and doesn't drop anything Savage equivalent. What are they smoking at SE lol?
Yeah. They could have made these a huge smash hit. Like they could have made these a core component of the game. And people would love it. I think people would love hard 4-man content with good rewards. I really do. And maybe this is where we get a different gear set from. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, this gear set. Well, no, this isn't like crit. You know, this is where you go when you want speed. Like, this is every single gear set in here drops attack speed or spell speed. You know what I mean? Like, if you want, the way you want to play 14 is hit the global cooldowns faster, you would go into here and you could get the gear from here to do global cooldowns faster. We'll see if they can come up with the next few patches. I hope they do. I really do. I think there's enough in here for people to do and to have fun with it. In my opinion, I think the game has too much feature bloat. And I kind of feel bad saying this, but I really kind of feel like there's too much in the game now.
Fuck!
Like, give me a fucking gear set that's high on piety, but with 3 pieces, turns the lucid dreaming into a damaging ability. That would be cool as fuck, and a great option for this game to start having different role paths. Yeah, I agree. I agree that, you know, they could just make the Citrion dungeons drop different styles of gear that isn't farming crit for the 1000th time. I think, in my personal opinion, and you know what, fuck it, in my professional opinion, you cannot keep adding things to 14 that requires this weird arbitrary path to get to. There's so much, it overwhelms new players, and veterans keep demanding more. Yes. And I think either A, it's the quantity of content, or B, it's the fact that it's not concisely like accessible. You know what I mean? Like, guys, I get that you want to lock every single feature in the game behind a blue quest, but can we just not do that anymore? Like, why is this a thing? Why is this a thing? Why? Why are you giving me the user experience of like, wow, I really want to wear this. Unable to display. This feature is yet to be unlocked. What? Okay, how about more information? No? Literally none. So what? What do? Do I just fly around and pick up every single blue quest and hope it unlocks that feature? Or are you driving me out of the game onto a Wikipedia page to try to go find it that way? There's a lot of feature bloat in this game that needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed. It needs to be cut down. More information would be super helpful because you need to buy or use specific faceware items like hairstyles. In my opinion, I'd never felt overwhelmed as a new player. It's not overwhelming because a lot of the shit is hidden. Instead of being overwhelming, what I might say is I might ask you, well, did you do this? And you can be like, what's that? And I'm going to be like, of course you don't know. Of course you don't know, because you would never find out unless you did that one quest that appeared in this random location with this name. And you'd be like, wait, what? Like, how about the hunting log? The hunting log is a great example of something just arbitrary behind a quest line. The blue quest shit is so annoying. Mirror raids are probably the most fun and engaging alliance raids that have ever been made, and they log that shit behind some obscure blue quest that literally no new player would ever stumble upon. Exactly. Exactly. They need to get rid of that. Yeah, I have the hunting log. Baka had to look up where to find it. Bingo. Exactly. I didn't find out about the hunting log until my FC bought a house and I was like level 70. Right though? And it's like a core leveling feature. I stumbled on it organically. And there's something to be said about discovering things. Right? There is something to be said about finding out like, oh, I did this quest line and got this thing. Right? I don't want to remove that. But core gameplay features like faceware and hunting logs and like fucking raid unlocks, shit like that. The antiquated squadron system. Exactly. There's so much shit in this game that they really they need to hire like half a division to go through the backlog of tech debt that's in this game and round everything up and make a hub or something. Because it's starting to get like, there's a lot of options in the game, yeah, but there's too many options, and not only are they hidden, but they're also old or non-applicable. Probably over the half of the player base doesn't even know they can get self-used 2-hour-long 50%. Yeah. Do you know how many people are like, don't forget to eat your food? And it's like, dude, it's a 3% fucking XP buff. You know what's way better than that? Squadron manuals. Or like any other manual that seems to come out with every single expansion that no one knows about. They have like a maximum XP bonus and gives you 15%. It's, yeah. We have too many things in obscurity and not enough things in like our vision, you know? I didn't know about the 15% XP boost. Yeah. Fuck, where do you find it? Is it? Yeah, I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, there's like vendors and shit that people don't even know about. Your Gray and Comedy Squadrons. Yeah, that's it. And then there's other shit too. Like, what was that one weird crafting thing that we had of like, with Diadem did a something of like, oh yeah, if you want to level your melee or whatever, just go here. Like, what? Diadem. Yeah. Yeah. Diadem. Yes. Like all of this shit is kind of cool, but it's just like somewhere in the ether until you find it. So I think, in my opinion, this also plagues like Warframe. Like Warframe is almost an exact copy of the issues that I have with 14, of having all of these arbitrary items and features and like all of these things just hidden behind shit, and the expectation of people having to go look up content. They really genuinely need to have a focus group of people who don't play MMOs, spend the like $200,000 and pay them and sit down and watch and see what they interact with. Have them go from level 1 to level 90 or 100 or whatever and see what they interact with. And anything they don't interact with, you need to put down as something you have to fix, which is going to be most of the game. I played early Warframe. Oh, dude, I loved Warframe in like 2016, 2018. I loved Warframe in 2018. And then I came back 4 years later and I went, what the fuck is this shit? And then left. And then came back 4 years later and went, what the fuck is this shit? And then left. They don't make live service games in a way that accommodates for future features. Now I can't do any stage because it's always over my gear and level, and they nerf Loki to the point where half of my skills are pointless and I have no idea where to go in the system. Yeah, it's the same thing. There's no guide or a log I can yeah, it's the same fucking thing. Game companies, one or two things happen. Game companies are around for long enough with their own game that they don't understand the experience of a new player because none of them are new. Or game companies rotate out people and then make the same mistakes over and over again that the veterans already see. That's what it feels like to me. And Final Fantasy has gotten to the point where it's like